Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at something that I've been looking forward to for some time, ever since the original announcement of it came. Well, it wasn't really an announcement, it was sort of like a hint at what it was, but that is Heavyocity's brand new Damage 2. Anybody who's familiar with the original Damage will understand why everybody's been anticipating this. Damage became the industry standard, everybody used it for everything. It still is an incredibly useful and great sounding instrument in Contact, and Damage 2 promises to be all of that and more. So let's take a quick look at it. Okay, so here we got our Contact interface, and I'll scroll down. I've already installed it, downloaded. I haven't really looked at it. I've just glanced through a couple quick walkthroughs on the Heavyocity website, but I haven't even opened this, so you're going to see it as I see it. So here's the old Damage, and you can see it had lots of choices in terms of kits and rhythmic suites and all that. The new one, they've created just 3 instruments. You've got Ensemble Designer, Kit Designer, and Loop Designer. So everybody I know is anxious to hear the loops because that was the thing that set off the original Damage. But let's take a look at the Ensemble Designer real quickly, or not so quickly. Okay, so this I've seen in the previews, but anxious to see it up close. So we've got an entire performance area here, and let's see. We've got snapshots, which is great, and all-star presets. Okay, these are all our preset snapshots. All Tychos, ethnic. Wow, okay. This looks cool. And these are obviously, let's see, we've got, looks like 3 zones down here, starting at C2 and then C3 and C4. Sounds are assigned to that. And, let's see. Oh, this is cool. Okay. So here's the mix. Yeah, cool. And it moves. Presumably this is the layout of the ensemble for all of them, or just for... Oh, okay. So the 3 zones. So this is zone 1, the way the drums are laid out. Here's zone 2. And here's zone 3. And you can affect how close they are to the listening. Now, can you do it on... Okay, so that's global. That affects all 3 zones. Okay, well, we'll start with the standard. And then this, I'm assuming... So we'll play with these in a little bit. This has to do with the actual drum samples themselves. So, okay, so let's see what this sounds like. So this is the Armageddon, updated version of the Armageddon Ensemble, which was the real popular one in the original. ensemble snares. Okay, this is nice up here because it tells you what samples are being played as you're playing them. As long as this follow MIDI is checked, I'm assuming. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, sounds great. Let's play with the mix a little bit here. Very cool. And with the drum, if you select the drum, so a bit of a EQ here. Whoa. Tuning. And you can assign all of these. So let's assign this just for kicks, just to anything here. So now I'm going to assign to a slider. Well, that's going to be clever. That's going to be cool for creating some stuff. Very cool. Okay, moving on. I could hang out in this kit all day, but let's move on. Let's see what else. Big screen ensembles. God, those are huge. Let's see what the source is here. Okay. This is where you design your own, so we'll get to that in a second. Okay, here we go. So you can assign performance parameters to the samples. Wow. So each sample can either be performed as a crescendo, a swell, a flam, okay, and this is just this is not loops. These are just the this is just the ensembles. So you can have, if you turn this off, it's just a regular strike. Wow. Will do. Okay, so on the rolls, increase the intensity and volume using either the mod wheel or the expression. Oh, it's been assigned to something. It's still doing it. Sorry about that. Okay, we'll explore that on another one. And then repeats. Whoops. Wow. So you can assign the accents to the mod wheel on the repeat performance. Okay, that's way too cool. Okay, so let's move on. So that's any sample that's on any of these keys down in the zones here can be modified in a performance to be either just the straight sample or any of these choices, crescendo, swell, flam, roll, or repeat, and you can change the rates, the lengths of it, whether it loops, the amount, and then the accents, and further modify the accent just using the mod wheel. This is pretty amazing. Okay, moving on. Sorry. Symbolism. Okay, let's see. This I'm anxious to hear. Like 3 ensemble, solo crashes, 3 of each. And so here we got some performances programmed. Oh yeah, cymbal rolls. Cymbal swells. Some people hate them, some people love them. Yachty. Sounds great. And again, all of the parameters can be altered with that. Let's stage, the ensemble. Classic Heavyocity kind of sounds here. I'm assuming that these are, they're calling it damaged loop bits, so they must have clipped out pieces. Play with. Okay. We're going to go through these probably quicker than I want to, but... Okay, so these are going to be all performance. And these looks like, let's see. It looks like these are all set to repeats with the mod wheel as an accent, so let's play with that, see what it looks like. So cool. Grow your own loop variations just instantly. Yep. And aside from that, then you go back and you have all of this. Okay, one thing we haven't explored here, that's where you design it. We'll get to that. Effects, okay, here we go. Okay, the famous damage punish wheel. So we got 3 settings. Gently now. Hurt me plenty. Uh-oh. And of course this can be assigned to something, so you can assign this to a fader or a mod wheel or something. A nightmare. And we've got filter, EQ, comp, saturation, delay. Let's turn on the delay here. Well, no, let's turn this off. Okay. let's see, we got delay. Let's see, time. Okay, and let's add some reverb. Wow. Okay, well, let's see. So that was looks like Epic Drum Ensemble Circle straight A's. These are triplets. Soak this and see. Okay, found sounds playables. Let's see what all of this is. So we've got all the highs pulled out. So basically a massive low pass filter. Wish use 4, 2, and 1 beat. So this, okay, so 4 beats, 2 beats, and 1 beat. transitions. Four bars. I mean 4 beats. Loaded into specific. Oh, okay, I see. It's a specific number of strokes, no looping. Very cool. Same thing on the swells. Again, echo cymbals and different performances. There's a flam. Repeat. The mod. Okay, so one of the things we haven't played around with was we can move these drums around, not just via this, but in the space itself. So the question is, okay. So put it all the way back in the room. Left, right, move it. So various programs have tried to use this kind of virtual stage setting where you can arrange things. Let's just move all of these in random places here. Thing about this is, I'm assuming, we're going to check this out. You could simply take this same drum and assign it to all of these keys via the designer here, and then move them into different parts of the space and create this antiphonal kind of thing where each hit is in a different position around the virtual stage. So yeah, they seem like they've really got this worked out, because a lot of the problems that I've encountered with these virtual stage things is you wind up getting some phasing issues and things not feeling like they're in the same space. This sounds really good though. Like I said, we're going to get back to this. I just want to get through these. We've got a million presets here. Where are we here? We're on the ensemble. Taiko Ensemble. So our next one is the Ambient Beasts. Wow. Okay, more amazing effects. So whatever happens when you scrape a 70-inch Grand Casa with, I have no idea, and then wash it in a ton of reverb and some distortion, punish, whatever. Yeah. Expect to hear this on the next 20 horror films on Netflix. It down. It's gonna be hard to tell on this one because these are supposed to distort. Multiple choices there that can all be mangled and toms, okay. Really, really useful. Traditional nod. What is... okay, so more of like an orchestral kind of battery percussion. Nice to have. Pre-made trailer. Yeah, okay. You're gonna hear a lot of that. Set up ethnic ensemble. Taikos. Okay, I think we're into some new presets here. Monster ensembles. So one set of snapshots, and it's already more stuff than... So this is a cool idea, this performance menu setup. Look at the settings again here. So you take the samples and so you got a couple of just straight samples, single strokes. And then a flam and a repeat, kind of a, what did they call it before? Flourish. And another one, slower one. And then a repeat. Crescendo. Another crescendo. Swell. Up. And a roll with the accent. We're into a different sample. These are all made, I'm assuming, from all the same sample, because it's not changing up here. It's just changing the performance tactic of the sample. So, okay, let's see. Monster lows. Same kind of thing. It's going to be a bunch of different versions of that. Organic. All snares. Snares off. So this is a great kind of thing to have just at your fingertips, because you've got all of these variations of the performance techniques for these drums, just to grab in any kind of a setting. So. Incredibly useful. Same with the toms. So panned from high to low. Ensemble toms. Okay, let's see, moving on, taikos, a lot of different taiko setups. I'm not going to go through all of these. One, you guys will just get bored because I can sit here for hours playing this stuff. Then ethnic, darbukas. Ooh, they sound really good. Doles. So solo, and ensemble. And solo mids. Dunans. Then combos, okay, combo performances. Okay, so cymbals and gongs, we've heard a lot of those. Found sounds, we've heard quite a bit of that. Hybrid hits, damaged, bit kicks. Let's see what that sounds like. So kit's designed out of little bits of probably samples, or I mean loops. Transitions, all broken out into menus, and then the Ensemble Designer in it. Okay, let's play with this. Okay, so I think they start us out with the Armageddon. So what we can do is we go in here. Let's start with zone 1 down here. It says Ensemble Monster Low Bass Blast. Okay, so we can just grab, as it says here. So that's this one here. Drag this over here. Okay, there we go. Just to make it obvious, I'll put something else here. So there's the one I loaded. There's the one I just loaded. And we'll put okay, so let's do what I was talking about, where we can I can create a performance using all of the same samples. Let's use this one. Nah, I don't really like that one. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with this one. So we'll put this on all of these keys. There's probably a quicker way to do this. I just haven't discovered it yet. Okay, so everything from C2 to B2 should be the same sample. So they're all the same, according to this down here. So then we'll go to the settings, and we're going to make that just a single stroke. We're going to make that a single stroke. We're going to make this a flam. We're going to make this one some of these are already set, it looks like. We just have to engage them. Yep. There's a repeat mod wheel. But we could theoretically change that to something else. We could change it to a crescendo. Or anything else we wanted to. Change it to a roll. Add the mod wheel to change the dynamics. Okay, so yeah, any one of these keys can be changed to whatever, and you just click the performance on, and then of course you can play with all of this stuff. You can tune it. So we've got this one on the same, this sample on C2, this sample on C sharp 2, but we could change. Okay, so this is global over here, where we changed the tuning, we changed the more or less the EQ on it, so that's actually global. So let's set that back to normal. But if we go to the stage, so all of these are global, these changing the tune. So we couldn't just change the sample that's on C2 and have it different than the sample on C sharp 2. At least not that I can figure out yet. Okay, so that's something to investigate. Anyway, so that's how you create, and then you can do this for each, that's how you create your ensembles, and you can choose from any of the samples here. So we could have, we could put this guy here. And then let's put some taikos here, here, here. So now we've got, this is all still in, well, let's see, I think we're in zone 3 now. Or zone 2, sorry, so C3. Adding taikos to that. Oh, missed a snare there. These keys are already preset for performance roles, but we could change that. Or just have a single stroke. So lots of stuff to, create completely original types of ensembles. So that's the Ensemble Designer.